can cut it, let's cut it. Like, please. Let's go. Like,
I understand.
let's try to start on a good foot.
Wow.
All right.
You see everything? You see all this blue?
I do understand what we're fighting against at the back end.
We're fighting against
Meeting at synagogues all over town, you and I. Shabbat Shalom, everybody!
It's all right. Get them going.
Usually, when I get to do services here at Beit Tshuva, services start with this beautiful music and everybody's getting in the vibe and we're building the energy. And instead, tonight, we're starting by you listening to me talking, which is not quite the same vibe, but we're going to build from it. It's going to be great. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. All right, there we go. Now we're getting it going. So it's important to have hobbies. I hope you have hobbies. I have a couple. One of the things that I like doing is I find it relaxing and somewhat interesting to do crossword puzzles. I'm a crossword. Anybody else crossword puzzles? Anybody else crossword puzzle fans in the house, right? I can't do the super hard ones, and the easy ones are too easy. I like the Wednesday, Thursday sort of bracket. I like those. That's my sweet spot. But I have a problem with the crossword puzzles, which is that I'll do the crossword puzzle and I'll like pick up on the theme and I'll get the across and the down, and then I'll get down to the last few squares. And then you got to kind of start guessing a little bit, right? And I'll do the crossword puzzle, and I'll make it down all the way to the last square. And I'll need to try to guess if it's an A or an E or a T or a D. It's some pop culture reference I don't know and some French word that I've never heard of, right? Whatever it is. But the problem is, sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't, and that's okay. But if I get the last letter wrong, it's like I didn't do anything right? It's like if I can't get every single letter correct. I did a crossword, New York Times 100th anniversary thing. I got the whole thing, except I spelled turmeric wrong because I didn't realize that there's an extra R in turmeric, right? It's turmeric. I know. Exactly. Because if you can't get it perfect, why even bother, right? We visited a bunch of family over the winter break stretch. We visited Sarah, my wife's family. They're in Tennessee. Then we went to go visit my family in Chicago. My kids got to see snow. They were very excited. They made a snowman that tall because there was that much snow. But when you visit family, there's stuff that's really, really nice, and there's stuff that is stuff, right? Like that's just part of visiting family. And we were with my wife's family in Tennessee. We were there for like 5 days, like staying close to her parents and one of her sisters. And the first day I showed up, I was like such a good son-in-law. It was like amazing. Second day, amazing. Third day, so good. Fourth day, doing great. And then the fifth almost made it. Almost made it. And I was beating myself up about it pretty good. But here's the thing. The last time we were there, I couldn't even make it through one freaking day. Progress, not perfection. If the point is for me to do it perfectly or otherwise it's nothing, I will constantly be in a cycle of beating myself up. If I can work on doing it a little bit better and learning it as I go, then I'm able to really start getting somewhere. We're starting the book of Exodus this week, the book of Shemot. I'll talk a little bit more about this later. But we hear all the time that so many of our leaders, so many of the folks that we look up to in the Torah have major failings and often are not even particularly good at what they're supposed to hypothetically be doing. Moses is sent to get the Israelites out of Egypt. He goes to Pharaoh. Pharaoh promptly gives the Israelites more work to do. This is not a guy who's amazing at his job right away, right? If the goal is to look to Moses as someone who always gets it right, that's not what we're being told to do. The point is, we learn as we go. We try and we make mistakes. We get better at what we're doing. We're not automatically amazing at everything. If we can accept ourselves as we are, and we can give ourselves that love and appreciation, that's where we start from. If we're approaching this from a place of get the whole crossword right, or why bother, or always be the best son-in-law, or it was a wasted trip, then we're setting ourselves up. So my hope and my invitation is as we celebrate Shabbat together this wonderful Friday evening, that whatever you're carrying from this past week, whatever you're still beating yourself up on, let it go. You did your best. You're learning from it. This is not an excuse for bad behavior, to be clear, but let it go. Learn what you can, let go of the rest, and celebrate the wins, because I'm sure you did at least something really great this week, and if you can celebrate that and appreciate that, it makes it a heck of a lot more likely that next time you're really going to be able to nail that crossword puzzle. Shabbat shalom, everybody. We got a whole plethora of birthdays here this fine evening. So I'm honored and delighted to invite up all of our birthdays as we light the Shabbat candles together. If you're celebrating a birthday, come on up. We'd love to have you light the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
And as we continue to welcome Shabbat in, I was told this was new, or this is new that we're doing this, right?
New and old.
New and old, I love that. So there's a tradition in many homes that parents bless their kids. Some of you might have parents here with you tonight. Some of you might have kids here with you tonight. Many of you may very well not. But the thing is, everybody needs to be blessed and everybody's worthy of blessing. So what I'm going to invite you to do if you like, because you can turn to somebody who's next to you and you can give them a hug. You can pull them close to you, right? And as you see, yeah, that's nice. Make sure that they want to be hugged, to be clear. Make sure that they want to be hugged. Take it easy out there, right? There we go. That's nice. And you can give them a squeeze, and what I'll do is I'll share so these are the words of the priestly blessing. These are some of the oldest words of blessing that we have in our tradition. And I'll say it in the Hebrew, and I'll say it in the English, and then all you need to do is Ken Yehi Ratzon, which means may it be God's will. May it be God's will. So you can hold them close, snuggle them close, right? Everybody's worthy of blessing. Everybody's got good in them. So we say, Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, which means may God bless you and protect you.
Ken Yehi Ratzon.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yechuneka. May God shine God's light upon you, and may you know goodness and grace.
Ken Yehi Ratzon.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May you always feel close to the Holy One, and may you know peace and wholeness. Ken Yehi Ratzon. All right, give him one more hug. Give him one more hug. There you go. There you go. Nice, folks. We continue to welcome Shabbat in as we welcome in those angels as we sing Shalom Aleichem together.
Lie, 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 la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, 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 la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, 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 lie. Shalom Alechem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon. Mi melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem leShalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon. Mi melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lai, 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 la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, 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 la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, 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 lai. Machuni leShalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon. Mi melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem leShalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon. Mi melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lai, 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 ai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, 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 la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, 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 ai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, 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 lai. La 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 lai, la lai, la 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 lai, la lai, la 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 lai, la lai, 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 lai.
It's nice to be here. It's been a minute. It's good to see you guys.
Oh, good to have you.
We get to do so many great things here on Friday nights together, and one of those things is, of course, one of the main reasons we have this place to begin with, which is that we get to engage in the practice of tshuva, the practice of return, repentance, and new response. So sometimes that means that tshuva looks like making an apology and saying some of the hardest words you can say, which are, of course, oops, I made a mistake, and finding a way to start to set it right. And sometimes tshuva looks like proactively offering gratitude and appreciation, which of course makes it less likely that sometime soon you will need to say, oops, I made a mistake. So if you have tshuva that you would like to offer in this moment, we would like to invite folks to please come forward at this time. Yeah? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tylo. I'm a grateful member of this community. I just wanted to give some gratitude to two really, really special residents who are going to be ending their time here at BTS soon, but they're going to stay close. I very, very much hope. You'll hear from them too, it looks like. But I wanted to give some love to Denise and Jen. You guys have made such a big difference on my recovery and my time here. Denise, you've been here since day one, playing whatever you play, not softball, table tennis all day, ping pong all day, all night. You have so much energy. It's so beautiful to watch you. You're so welcoming and kind. Jen, you're one of the smartest people I've ever met. You're so, so sweet. You always say it like it is, and I love both of you so much, and I wish you all the best in your journeys.
Hi, my name is Denise. I'm a grateful member of this community. Thank you. And this is my last Shabbat as a resident. It's such a bittersweet to go. I hope I don't get emotional. Oh my gosh. Okay. When I came through those doors, I was so broken. I entered into the gambling program here, and I had no dignity. I was a disgrace, to be honest. I lied every day. It was just a horrible life I was living. It actually ended up, I ended up homeless in my car for 4 months because of it. Anyway, I came here, and this program has saved my life, and I'm so grateful. And my family is also very grateful. My children, my grandma, so sorry, guys. Anyway, I just can't put into words. I want to say thank you so much to Brad. He was my counselor. He also leads the gambling program, and Yael and Nikki. She gives that balance of the fun, because it's hard work here, a lot of hard work, but she makes it fun too, and she gives so much wisdom. So many thank yous, Russell and Lisa and Bradley and oh my gosh, my therapist Erica and Melissa, family therapist. I can go on and on, all the PFs, the community, close relationships that I've developed that I never want to say goodbye to. I could go on and on. The donors, thank goodness for you, because this place exists because of you. So if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry, but thank you guys so much. I love each and every one of you.
Alexandra. I just want to come and give thanks and just appreciation for everybody here, just for carrying the spirit of unity. I put out a message that I wanted to meet my roots and meet people that came from where I'm from, because I didn't know my roots when I got pregnant. I was like, how am I going to tell him his roots? I don't know my roots. That's not going to work. But anyway, just walking into a room and just feeling the resonance, just want to give thanks for that, for each person that participates in that field that creates that unity. From wherever they come from or whatever brought them here, that unity of love, and I just want to give thanks for that, gratitude.
Hi, I'm Christy, and I'm it was my sober birthday this year, this week, sorry, but I'll be celebrating it in 2 weeks from now. But this community has been forever giving to me. And I arrived here 6 years ago in a really bad way, and my house job was the coffee bar, and that was really complicated to my brain at that time. I was like, it really, because I have to go over here and I have to go over there. I mean, I just couldn't handle it, and so somebody switched their job with me, and it was a lot better. And so. So for anybody who's just arriving today and you get the coffee bar and you're not, just ask somebody else to help you. It'll be okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom. I'm Devin. I am a grateful member of this community. Hey, it's really great to be here. I just wanted to thank the admissions people for getting my friend Juan in. Juan, thank you for showing up and being here, for your sobriety, and anybody who's kind of new here, you know, and just kind of struggling through that. Like, this place really changed my life. This place is so full of love and opportunity, and just really take advantage for everything it has to offer, because you know, you never have to use or drink again. You know, this place really works if you work it. So thanks.
Hi, my name's Jen, and I'm a grateful member of this community, and I am gonna lose it. Tonight's my last Shabbat as a resident, and so I just wanted to share a few thoughts with y'all before I go. There's a lot of you guys. The first few weeks, I knew that a big mistake had been made. I didn't belong here. I told my family, my friends, and the staff here that this place just wasn't the right place for me. It was fine for everybody else, but not me. I complained about most everything and was critical of the programming. I couldn't conceive of how being here would benefit me in any way. Like, who were all these overly friendly people anyways? I was hopeless, anxious, and depressed. When no one would agree with me and it was clear that I was staying, I began to connect, to share who I was and my struggles. I had to let go of the old belief that I was in control of everything and everybody. This took daily practice, as I firmly believed that I knew what was best not only for myself, but for everyone else as well. So I began to take suggestion. I started to look for the ways BTS could help me instead of how it could not. I began to be open to a relationship with a higher power and to trust my treatment team. I am leaving with a head full of knowledge and a heart full of acceptance, surrender, and love. I have found a deeper connection to Judaism, one which I hadn't felt before. I understand that living one day at a time is crucial for me, and that making my bed each morning is non-negotiable. I want to thank BTS for being exactly what I needed. I am grateful to my treatment team for meeting me where I was every step of the way. A huge shout out of gratitude to my family and friends outside of BTS. You have been such an integral part of my healing, showing up for Shabbat, visiting, and believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. I don't believe I would have stayed at BTS without your support, and I love you with all that I am. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, I am forever grateful for my community. I have fondly named you all a merry band of misfits. I used to question when alumni would speak about how the community got them through and saved them. I fully get it now. You have shown up for me unconditionally day after day. You have provided me with support, love, and laughter, and we have trudged through some very difficult roads together. You are my angels, and you are my heroes. I knew this was going to happen. I now understand that we will meet some of the best people in life in an unexpected manner. My wish for all of you is that your choices reflect your hopes instead of your fears. And like Tupac reminds us, you got to keep your head up. Go Niners.
It's hard to follow Tupac. But the good news is we have words from our tradition that they might not be Tupac, but they're still pretty good. So we're going to keep it going with Mies More Shir.
Y'all ready? Not really. I'll wait till you are. Shouldn't have asked. I already knew the answer. That was rude. Here we go. One, two, three. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשיר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון.
I think Russell, you brought the energy, and then like you bumped Cantor Nada. That was like a beautiful one. That's right, man. It's darn right it's Shabbos. All right, and we got some folks to welcome in. Okay, we got a whole bunch of birthdays, and we got a whole bunch of new residents too. So I'm gonna call up our birthdays: Shane, Sarah, Lisa, Derek, Mel, Laura, and Russell. Come on up. You're gonna help welcome our new residents in. And I'm not a mathematician, but my count, we have 6 new residents, so please come on up. Logan and Claire and Allison and Ryan and Eric and Allie. We're gonna have a full bima up here, so come on up. All right. Birthdays, you're gonna read? Oh, you take it, Cameron.
Okay. Russell asked me what we were doing, but he's the last person that should ask that question. He definitely knows. He was being facetious. All right, here we go. On the count of 3, the birthdays are going to lead us in responsive reading. 1, 2, 3.
May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this house be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity.
May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying thieves.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
May this house be for all who enter the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. Amen. Amen, amen. With that blessing, we're going to welcome in the newest members of our community. First name will be sufficient. We'll say a blessing, and then hopefully some words of wisdom. If you want to do words of wisdom, Matt, you can.
Okay. You want to do words of wisdom?
I do it every week, so.
Well, I'd love to hear your wisdom.
Sounds great. People hear enough of me talking. I said hopefully. That was the key word. All right. So, first name, Community, this is
Ali.
Ali. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Neleh Beor Beshem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Great job. All right, everyone, this is
Claire.
Claire. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Neleh Beor Beshem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Great to have you, Claire. All right, community, this is
Logan.
Logan. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelek Beor Beshem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome, Logan. Good to have you here, sir. All right, community, this is
Ryan.
Ryan. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelek Beor Beshem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome. You did it. Great job. All right, everyone, this is
Juan.
Juan. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelek Beor Beshem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome, Juan. Great to have you here. Nailed it. Nailed it. All right. Whatever you want, Rabbi. Okay. Why don't you do it, Rabbi? Yes.
All right, here's what I'm noticing, and it's a wonderful thing to notice. This is a very full podium we got here, folks. This is amazing. And it's a new year, right? And so who's got New Year's resolutions? Anybody got New Year's resolutions? No? You're like, we don't care about New Year's? No. We've given up, right? I'll say it like this. It's not even the Jewish New Year. Oh, what? Sometimes people start thinking about resolutions. I don't think it's an accident, I'll say, that we had a lot of birthdays last week and we got a lot of birthdays this week. That checks out, right? A lot of people wake up January 2nd, January 3rd, and they're like, all right, I gotta get it together, right? And then a few years later, they start celebrating some birthdays, right? That makes sense to me. And it can also be a little overwhelming, not just because we do the culty thing when we make you talk about the source of life and all that good stuff, but it can be overwhelming standing in front of people. I get that. I love it, but not everybody does, right? And it can also be overwhelming as you're just here for the very first time, and you're on the stage with a bunch of birthdays, and they've got 1 year, or they got 3 years, or they got decades of sobriety, and you're standing there and you're figuring, oh my God, there's all these years of sobriety on the stage with me. This can feel overwhelming. And that's true. And sometimes as you're moving through this program, and there's all the groups, and there's all the people, and there's all this stuff swirling around you, it can feel like a lot. And when it starts feeling like a lot, there's one thing we ask you to do, and that is to hold on. It's the cultiest thing. It's the last culty thing. I promise. Not the last culty thing, but the last cultiest thing. It doesn't get cultier than that. That's right. Because ultimately, if you hold on, here's the thing. There are people here with a lot of sobriety, right? But you can also see it as everybody in this room has no more than 1 day of sobriety at a time, right? You can only ever take it just 1 day at a time, this day right now. And then tomorrow, you'll get another chance to get a day of sobriety. And the day after that, and so on and so forth. The only way you get to a year of sobriety is by doing that 365 days in a row. And so that's the opportunity, and that's the challenge. Just take it 1 day at a time. Don't worry about a New Year's resolution for a whole year. Worry about a new day resolution. Take today as it comes. Tomorrow, worry about tomorrow. Right now, worry about right now. Because if you can do that, I have faith, and I believe that next year they're going to be telling me to cut so many songs because we're going to have 13 birthdays to celebrate, and it's going to be a wonderful problem to have. So welcome. We're so glad you're here. We need you here. This is your community. We're glad you're here. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome. All right, guys. You can go sit down. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. You're off the hook. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, and this is in a new place now, too. See, it's always interesting when you've been gone for a couple of months. They mix things up a little bit to keep you on your toes. It's cool. It's interesting. All right, because now we do tzedakah now, right? That's what it said. Yes, thank you, Laura. Yes, we do tzedakah now. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, right? Because just like, right? What? They're talking about me over there, right? No. We are so lucky that this is a community that is able to help so many people in so many different ways. There are so few treatment programs out there that do treatment at all for more than 90 days anymore, right? Unfortunately, right? Let alone places that will actually meet people where they're at and help people who are not necessarily able to just show up and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a couple of weeks of treatment. That doesn't just happen by accident, and we all have something to give. Some of us have skills, some of us have talents, some of us have fiscal resources, and it takes all of those things to make a community come together, and we all have an obligation to give what we can. So, as you can see, we have the opportunity to help a lot of folks in this community, and if you are able to help contribute to helping the folks in our community who do need that support, we ask that you give. We ask that you give what you can, and we're grateful for everything that you can and do give. So thank you for taking us up on that invitation. Just as we are welcoming new residents into our community, who are moving towards healing, we also recognize that there are those in our community who are ill of mind, ill of body, ill of spirit. And so as we honor and celebrate the fact that there are folks here who are going to be receiving healing, we also recognize that there are people who need additional support and care. So in a moment, the cantor will chant the Misha Berach prayer, the prayer for those who are sick and in need of healing. God and God of our ancestors, we ask that you offer healing to everyone who needs it. Please put out the names of anyone who you are thinking of tonight. God, we ask for them to receive a full healing, a healing of mind, a healing of body, a healing of spirit, and may it happen right now. And we say together, Amen.
Mi sheberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yakov Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Hu Yivarech v'Yirapeh et hacholim Elna Rifana la Elna Rifana la Elna Rifana la Elna Rifana la Mi Sheberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yakov Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Hu Yivarech v'Yirapeh et hacholim.
as we hold those blessings for healing in our heart, and as we celebrate welcoming in new residents, and we rejoice in celebrating Shabbat together, we greet the Shabbat bride with Lecha Dodi.
Adonai echad od shemo echad shemo tiferet velitila lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela likrat Shabbat lecho Ki mekor habracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maaseh b'machshava tila lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela Nigla lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Everyone, please rise and face the doorway if you are able, as we welcome in the Shabbos Queen. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam b'simcha toch emonei amesegola boi kala lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Everyone, please remain standing.
Jewish calisthenics.
We will now have our call to prayer. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Baruch hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach, Hamevorach leolam vaed. Hamevorach, Hamevorach leolam vaed. You may be seated.
Before we say the Shema together, I want to invite you to do something, which is to just sit for the next 5 seconds. And as you sit, I want you to try to think about when the last time was this week that you just sat and you didn't do anything. Feels kind of nice, right? Because what we think about as doing nothing, it's actually doing a lot of things all at once. We're breathing, we're sensing, we're listening, all of that. And we're also giving ourselves time to breathe, and time to process, time to give our brains a break. Just letting ourselves recalibrate. That's really important. And so as we say the Shema together, Shema literally means to listen. I want you to just listen to what it sounds like to have all of these people in this room joining their voices together, pausing, being in community, and focusing on nothing other than just being here together. If you'd like, you can cover your eyes as we chant the Shema together.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'avta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha ufol nafshecha ufkol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha veshinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech ushokbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot ayadecha vehayu letotafot beinenecha uchtavtam amizuzot beitecha uvisharecha.
A few hundred years ago, there was a great teacher known as the Baal Shem Tov. And every week, the Baal Shem Tov, he didn't have much in the way of running water back in the shtetl. So every day, the Baal Shem Tov, he would leave his village and walk to the river and bathe in the river. One day, the Baal Shem Tov was going to bathe in the river, and there was a soldier, a Cossack, standing there in front of him. And he said to the Baal Shem Tov, "Who are you, and where are you going?" Bless you. The soldier didn't say bless you, to be fair. Not a nice soldier. He said, "Who are you, and where are you going?" And the Baal Shem Tov told him, he said, "I'm going to the river to bathe, The soldier said to him, "You must give me 1 gold coin before I shall let you pass." Baal Shem Tov, what was he to do? He looked in his bag, he found 1 gold coin, he took it, gave it to the soldier, went on his way. But before the soldier knew what was happening next, he turned his head and he sees the Baal Shem Tov is running back to him with a whole little purse full of gold coins, and he hands it to the soldier. The soldier didn't know what was going on. He said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm giving this to you as an advance payment so that every day you'll make sure you're here to ask me, 'Who are you and where are you going?'" As we're living our lives, it's very easy to get distracted. There's a lot that happens every day. There's a lot that happens every week. There's a lot to get done. A lot of distractions out there. And sometimes that means that what happens is we lose sight of what's going on right in front of us, and we lose sight of what's really important to us. And so then the challenge then presents itself of how can I make sure to keep in mind what's really important, and how do I make sure that I'm paying attention to the things that are really essential to how I want to live my life, so that the things that I'm doing well, I can keep doing those things, and the things that I need to change, the things that I need to adjust, I can make those adjustments, and I can keep those changes going, that they don't just evaporate away as soon as I get distracted by something else, and it's really hard to do. Like I mentioned a few moments ago, we're starting the book of Exodus this week, the book of Shemot. It's one of my 5 favorite books. That was a Torah joke. Folks, if I don't entertain myself, what are we doing? We start the book of Shemot this week. We start reading the book of Exodus, the story that eventually leads to the people of Israel being led out of slavery. And so we hear a lot about Moses this week. And there's the famous scene after Moses has fled Egypt and he's living out in the desert as a shepherd. He notices that there's a bush that's on fire right in front of him. And eventually, of course, God speaks to him out of the bush and tells him to go and free the Israelites from slavery, etc., etc. Spoiler alert, they get out. But the question gets raised because we're told that the bush is on fire, but the bush is not consumed. It doesn't get all burned up. How could it be the case that Moses would know that it's not getting burnt up? The answer, of course, one of the answers, is that he paused and he paid attention. You only notice that if you stand there for a minute and you pay attention to what's happening, so you see whether or not something's actually getting fully, toasted by the fire, right? And one of the great Hasidic teachers, the Kedushat Levi, he takes this a step further by playing around with the Hebrew a little bit, because when Moses is close, a voice comes out of the bush telling him, take your shoes from off your feet, right? For this is holy ground that you're standing on. But the Hebrew word for foot, which there is raglecha, your feet, it's connected also to the Hebrew word for sort of that which is routine, ragil. And so the Kedushat Levi says what's really being told to Moses here, he's not just being told to take off his shoes, he's being told to take off his shoes. He's not only being told to take off his shoes. God's saying to Moses, you have a certain way of doing things every day. And I want you to change that. And I want you to approach that a little bit differently. And when you do that, then a certain type of opportunity will arise. But in order for that to happen, you have to pay attention and you have to be willing to get out of the way that you usually do things. That's the prerequisite there. And when you do that, amazing things can happen. Remarkable things can happen. Because the place that this happens is a really important place for us as a people. How do we know this? we're told that there's a specific word for the bush. I know a lot of Hebrew wordplay tonight, but it's fun. Play with me a little bit, right? The word for bush in Hebrew, it's a very rare word. It's sneh. And the rabbi, yeah, you want to say that? It's a fun word to say. Say it with me, sneh. Sneh. There you go. It's a fun word, right? So this sneh, it's a very rare word, but it's connected to, we're told, Sinai. This mountain, this place, is also where we get the Torah. This specific place. The big revelation with the lightning and the thunder and the trumpets and all that jazz, right? But how does it start? It starts with one little sneh. One little bush. But in order to get from this to this, first Moses had to pay attention. First, he had to be willing to take his literal and figurative shoes off so that that process of change could start. And it's not immediate. It takes a lot of back and forth and schlepping through the desert and all the negotiations with Pharaoh. It's not immediate. Just because he said, okay, today I'm going to make the change, it's not instant, but it starts the process of change. But there's another wrinkle here. Because I don't know about you, I personally have not heard many voices come out of bushes, snez, or otherwise. Personally, I don't know. Lots of folks in this room have had a lot of wild experiences, right? No judgment, but it's fine. Fine, that's fine. Maybe you have, I won't ask. But, people in the back, oh yeah. But the rabbis at one point asked, with what voice did God speak to Moses? And they answer the question with Moses' own voice. Moses hears his own voice. Now, those of you who've seen the movies, right, Charlton Heston, it's his voice in the background. Val Kilmer, it's his voice in the background. If you don't know what I'm referring at all, we'll have a movie night as Passover's getting closer. It'll be lovely. But Moses hears his own voice. We all, I believe this, we know what the right thing to do is most of the time. You know when you're being in integrity with the way you want to live your life. You know when you aren't. But do we always listen? Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. And so then the challenge is recognizing that there's that growing edge, that opportunity to say, there's a voice within me that's calling to me to be the kind of person that I want to be in the world, that I can be in the world, that I need to be in the world. What am I going to do to listen to that voice a little bit more? How am I going to create space in my life, create the openings, create the opportunities, such that I can really, really listen to that voice? And simple ain't easy, right? The things that we know are good for ourselves, exercise, diet, staying sober, being in healthy relationships, right? Whatever those things are for you, for us, for all of us, whatever those things might be, it's not often complicated, but that doesn't mean that it's going to happen automatically. So the invitation is just this simple and just this difficult. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're listening to that voice that's inside you all day, every day. And make sure that when it comes and when you're listening, you take that moment to take off your figurative shoes. You can take off your real shoes if you want, but take off your figurative shoes to get out of the way that you usually do things so that you can make that change that you need to make, which can then have amazing ramifications out in the world for freedom and for truth and for wisdom and for love. But ultimately, that starts with each one of us right in here. Shabbat Shalom. Canner, I know that the song says "Go Tell Moses," but I don't know what the other lyrics are. I'd make a better segue if I knew what the other lyrics are. I just know it says "Go Tell Moses."
I mean, what you said was pretty relevant and on point to what this song's going to talk about.
Excellent.
It's basically, I would say, we got to speak truth. When we see something that's wrong, we need to voice it.
Amen.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, Jesse Solomon's gonna help us play some mandolin. He's a very talented individual. He does film, music, writing, you know.
He does it all.
He's a very funny individual as well. Yep. All right, y'all ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. To build this monument of mine, if I can keep the monoliths moving down the line. Tell Moses, tell him go, if the children of Israel are suffering. So tell Moses, tell them true, gotta lead them where the Pharaoh won't be following you. Water is wide, milk and honey. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Keep on traveling on. Selma, Alabama, 1965. Stick together if you're gonna stay alive. Riot gear and tear gas, sheriffs on the edge, waiting with an army over yonder across the bridge. Tell Martin, tell him go, if the devil's in Montgomery and you gotta let him know. Tell Martin, tell him now, he's been up on the mountain and he's gotta show us how. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Keep on traveling on. Milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Ferguson, Missouri, people in the streets, hands above their heads, standing up to the police, waiting on a hero to step into the breach. Ain't nobody coming, so it's up to you. Tell Mary, tell John, say the hourglass is empty and the judgment day is come. Tell Sister, Farmer Brown, say Johnson's going to trumpet and the walls are coming down. Tell Sister, tell the two, tell them where they're gonna meet us and what we're gonna do. Tell Stephen, tell Sean, there's a message in the music, everybody sing along. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Water is wide, milk and honey on the other side. Keep on traveling along. There it is. groove. Kind of. Good job, Jesse.
That was beautiful.
Good job, man.
That was beautiful. I love it. That was great. That was so great. All right, folks, we got a room full of good vibes. We got a room full of gratitude, and we got a lot of birthdays. So we're going to clear some space for if you have some gratitude that you would like to extend to one of our fabulous birthdays this fine evening. By all means, please come up. You guys, there's a very loud blinky thing that happens now when you're running out of time to speak. It's very aggressive. It's very aggressive. Just saying. It was surprising. Anyway, we have a lot of folks. We have a lot of birthdays, and I know folks want to give gratitude, so I'm going to get out of the way so we can start hearing from them. Come on up.
Hi, I'm Matthew, and I'm a grateful member of this community. I just want to say happy birthday to all the birthdays, but especially to Derek. Derek is my sponsor. For some reason, he agreed to sponsor me, and now he's stuck with me. But all joking aside, Derek, you've been a pillar in my recovery, and I really couldn't have done it without you. And I love you so much, and I'm just so grateful for the relationship that I have with you, our friendship, and that we get to share moments like this together, birthdays in recovery. I'm so proud of you, and I love you so much. Thank you.
Come on, everybody. All right, how y'all doing? My name's Eric. I'm a grateful member of this community. And I just wanted up here to say congratulations to Sarah S. I love you, and I am so proud of you to see how far you've come over the past year, and you're amazing. And I'm going to shut up now so the rest of the people can say something.
I'm Erin. I'm a grateful member of this community. Hi, Russell. Happy birthday. I wanted to say I have so much respect for you, and you inspire me the more I get to know you to be a better person. I love that. And happy birthday, Mel. Happy birthday. You know what? Your friendship has, 3 years ago, who knew, right? Who knew that we'd be right here? And I'm so happy for you and all of us, really. That's happy birthday to everybody. And my coworker, Sarah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Hi, Hannah, grateful resident. I want to say happy birthday to Sarah. I know how hard this year has been, how much you've done and the work you've done on yourself and how far you've come, and it's really incredible to see that, and I see that for you. And it's great working with you. And Russell, thank you. It's been really helpful and a really meaningful experience to work with you this past year, so happy birthday.
Hi, my name's Ben. I'm a grateful member of this community. Want to wish a very special birthday to my best friend Shane. He had to leave with his little daughter Maya, but congratulations on 1 year. 5 months ago when I couldn't help myself, he's the person that helped me get here. And I also want to wish Russell and Sarah happy birthday, both very great people that have helped me a lot this entire program, so thank you.
My name's Heath. I'm a grateful member of this community. Happy birthday to a lot of people, because I know a lot of people taking the birthdays. Derek, Lisa, Russell, and Sarah. I want you to come up here and show support. It's a pleasure working with you. It was a pleasure to get to know you. You know, I used to just see you in the Medline, and that was like our interactions at first, and then you came on and you killed it, and you know, it's a pleasure. So congratulations on the 1 year, and then everybody else, keep pushing through. Just it's another step to the next year.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ari. I'm a very grateful resident of this community. Yeah, happy birthday, Sarah. Very well deserved. It's not easy to get out of Oakland and make things work, as I am also doing. So it's a pleasure working with you. And again, happy birthday. Well deserved.
Hi, I'm Stacy, grateful member of this community. Sarah told me I have 60 seconds, so here we go. Melly, congratulations and happy 3 years sober. None of us chooses to be born, and yet we are, and every year we celebrate that day. But Mel, you chose to live the day you decided to get sober. 3 years later, you continue every single day to live with gratitude and with a deep commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. I'm constantly in awe of the person you are, the way you show up for yourself and for others, and the way you lead by example, always doing more than you say. I have so much respect for you and how you move through the world with such integrity and grace. You have the most beautiful soul. You're kind, patient, especially with me, fair, thoughtful, generous, and deeply loving. Like I always tell you, you're just so, so good. I'm incredibly proud of the person you are, and I'm honored to be loved by you and to get to love you. I hope that today, at least for today, you allow yourself to really feel how much you deserve to be celebrated. The life you're living now is a testament to all the really hard work you've done, and you did that. I'm so grateful to be doing life with you, and I'm so inspired by you in every way. I love you more than I love you.
Me, I'll go first. Okay. I was trying to think of exactly what I wanted to say, and I was. Oh, I'm Serena. Sorry, I'm Serena. I'm a grateful member of the community. I was thinking that part of my sobriety journey has included these people at every single birthday and at all of the big occasions, and I was trying to think of what each of the people meant to me, and I think Mel's most amazing strength is that they let everyone else around them shine, and they help everyone around them be the most wonderful version of themselves. And that's such an amazing selfless gift, and I love that so much about you, and I'm so grateful that I have it in my life. So I think we all feel that way.
Hi, I'm Claire. I'm a very grateful member of this community. I'll keep it short and sweet. Mel, you are such an inspiration to not only me, but a lot of people in this room. You have one of the biggest, best hearts I've ever come across, and to call you family is a blessing. I love you so much. Happy birthday.
I love you. Happy birthday. Same. I love you. Happy birthday.
I'm Celine's daughter, and Mel, you've been such a kind friend to Mama, and thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Momi. I'm a grateful member of the community. I want to say happy birthday to all the birthdays, specifically Russell. You mean so much to this community. You do so much for this community. I want to thank you very much for not kicking me out both times, giving me first, second, and third chances. I literally would not be here without you, so happy birthday.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm a grateful member of this community. I want to say happy to all the birthdays. In some fashion, I met you in admissions, some of you more than once. Except for, actually, I don't think Shane, I think he was here when I started working here, except for Laura and Russell, I was not a part of their admissions. Happy birthday to you all. I know that Laura was around when I actually went through the program, so I kind of know Laura, so happy birthday, Laura. And Russell. It's kind of fun that today is the day that you take 25. And I don't know where I'd be without you. You are my strength. You are my rock. You're my plumber. Literally. And you often say to me that I have made us a home, and I couldn't have done that without you. So thank you for letting me build the home with you. I love you.
I'm Stephanie, Sarah's mom, and wow, it's so amazing that I got here today and I recognized my daughter in physical form, emotional form, spiritual form. She's really risen from the ashes. It's been amazing to watch. I'm very grateful to BTS. And Sarah, I am just floored and awed by your tenacity and your strength and your beauty and your work ethic and your smarts. And so many people today came up and introduced themselves. They wanted to let us know how amazing a human you are. And I just felt so grateful that people see what we've seen in you, and hope there's many more milestones to come. Thank you for inviting us to be part of this. Yeah.
What she said. I'm Jeff.
That'll be the day.
I'm the grateful husband of Stephanie and the grateful father of Sarah and Sam sitting back there. And it has always been, the greatest joy in my life has always been when we've been in the same room together, the four of us. And that hasn't happened a lot in the last number of years. And my heart really soars for that to be the case now. I'm so proud of you, Sarah. What you have been through saddens me, but I'm so happy that you are where you are, that you've worked as hard as you have, and I hope, I pray for you that you let the love in. There's so much love in this place. It's just one of the most amazing places I've ever seen in my life. The love is there, and I hope you let some of that in. Take it in the way that your family loves you. I promised her I wouldn't sing, so I'm not.
Hi, I'm Becca. I'm a grateful member of this community. Happy birthday, Russell. Happy birthday, Sarah. Especially you, Mel. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for the opportunity you've given me, and I love you. That's why I'm up here. You know I love you.
My name's Julia. I'm a grateful member of this community. Happy birthday to all the birthdays, but especially Mel. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I love you. Happy birthday.
Hi, you all know me. I'm up here a lot for so many celebrations in the last couple weeks. So amazing. Happy birthday, Russell, and to all of you, Derek, over there. And this little spiel of mine is for my Mel. It's been 3 years since you committed to living a better life. You looked so different back then, but there was a spark. I saw it and I felt it generate warmth and light, even in the midst of the darkness you carried for so long. Today, you shine. You bring love, connection, and support to our community and beyond. Your pride, Jewish values, commitment, and passion for Baked is something I envisioned when I started this program, and I am so grateful to be on this journey with you. I love you.
Hi, I'm Pat Gage, a very happy member of this community. I am just thrilled to see these birthdays tonight. You know, what would we do without Russell? 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday, Russell. And I feel so remiss because I've missed circumstances beyond my control. There are birthdays that I have missed, and I feel so badly about it. I know Claire just recently celebrated a birthday, and Claire is family to us. And so happy belated birthday, Claire. Mel, when we first met you, you immediately jumped in. And this is the advice I'd like to share with all of you that are residents and new members. Mel jumped in. She didn't hold back. She jumped into Freedom Song and she didn't even know the words. Remember that. And she jumped into bake, and she jumped into everything, and she jumped in with love and commitment. And you can be where Mel is if you do exactly what she did, and that's just jump in. And Derek, when I saw your name today in the Shabbat, I said, there's no way I'm going to miss Derek. I don't know. Derek and I just get each other, right? Plus, he's the only one who's tall enough to decorate my Christmas tree 2 years ago. But anyway, to everyone, all of you that I have not been here to wish you a happy birthday, I wish you a happy birthday, and I look so forward to seeing more and more of you feel the success. Thank you.
All right, now we get the opportunity to hear from our birthdays. So first up, we're going to invite Sarah for 1 year.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a grateful member of this community. So I actually got up to wish Mel a happy birthday. So I'm just going to combine it into my speech really quick. Mel, you've been an inspiration to me. You've kind of been my guardian angel here. So I wish you a happy birthday. And it's an honor to take my cake with you. So I love you and happy birthday. I came to Beit Teshuvah straight from a hospital. I spent 6 months in a hospital after having skin grafts on my legs from using fentanyl. I walked through the doors extremely broken and kind of terrified. I was not excited to be here. When people screamed, "Hold on" at me, I was just not feeling it. So for people, any of the new people in the back who are just sort of having a hard time, anybody who wants to leave, anybody, this place is really amazing. It's been a difficult year for me. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's been a long year for me, but Beit Teshuvah has given me the grace and the patience. They really met me where I was at, and that's kind of what they say for kind of difficult clients. They meet you where you're at. But they met me where I was at, and they trusted that I would do what I needed to do, and I started showing up for myself slowly but surely, and I was given the opportunity to start interning here, and I am blessed to get to work here every single day with all of you, and I show up every day loving what I do. They gave me the keys to the med room, which is crazy. And I love every moment of it. And I thank Beit Teshuvah. My family is here. And I'm so grateful they flew down from the Bay Area, and we're working on our relationship, and it's getting better and stronger every day, and I can't be more grateful. I haven't seen my brother in a year. I don't know, I'm just filled with joy and gratitude, and that's just a little bit of what is to come if you just hold on. So, all right, that's what I got.
All right. Okay, Shane had to dip out, upset child, but she'll be all right. All right, Lisa, come on up for 2 years. That's for you. Happy birthday.
Thanks. The usual mic lowering. Lisa, I'm a grateful member of this community. I love this place. What can I say? I can't stop coming back. No. Before I begin, I want to thank the people who aren't here, especially my sponsor, Jen. I forgot to thank her last year, and she came, and she's not feeling well tonight, but Jen and also Sarah Siegel, who a lot of you know, my more than best friend, sister. She's amazing and has been a huge part of my life the last 2 years, so I couldn't have done this without her. My real sister, Brandy, my brother-in-law, Joel, and my niece and nephew, Alex and Marissa, they are not here, but they are here in spirit. And to the people who are here, my parents, I've put them through a lot. But the most amazing people in the world, if you ask me. Dory and Billy Warshall, who are like another set of parents who've been in my life and have seen all the good and all the bad. Micah, who just got here in time. So happy you're in my life. And and to the people who are new here or new residents and the people we welcomed up, you're so lucky to be here, this place. When I got here the second time 2 years ago, to say my life has changed, I've stayed for 6 months in the last 2 years, year and a half, is an understatement. My life is bigger and more beautiful and things I couldn't have imagined, starting a new business, and I do yoga for a living. And to my friends who used to see me at 5:30 in the morning doing yoga, and with Vince, if you're here, and whoever else joined me, and to think that I was able to make that into a career, and I love it. And if you stick around, and it is a weird, like, high school cult, college, all the things that have been mentioned, but it is a community and a family, and nothing makes me happier than being part of it. You're so, so lucky to be here. Follow most of the rules, and you'll be good, and just be super grateful, because there is no other place like Beit Teshuvah. It is incredible, and what other rehab are you excited to go back to every year, right? So thank you to everybody. I am extremely grateful, and I will see you next year.
Amazing. Thank you, Lisa. Next up, we have Derek for 2 years. For you, sir.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Hi, my name's Derek. I'm a grateful member of this community. Coming here tonight brought up a lot of emotion for me. I called this place home for 18 months. Granted, I wasn't sober that whole time, but it was home. And I forget when I stay away too long how magical this place actually is, and how many people are so caring and loving and beautiful. And I'm so honored to be taking my cake with so many people that I know. Russell, happy birthday. Lisa, Mel, I think it's great that we're all doing this, my second year of sobriety was magical. I am in a career that I love now. I'm able to show up for life in a way that I never could before. I'm able to help others. I'm able to give back. I'm able to be present, because before, when I was in active addiction, I was just a shell of a human being. And all I cared about was myself. And that's completely changed in the last couple of years. I am honored to say that I came through Beit Teshuvah, and it was a humongous part of the beginning of my recovery. And I wouldn't change it for anything. Thanks.
Thank you, Derek. Mel, come on up for 3 years.
I'm Mel. I'm an incredibly grateful member of this community. Oh, God. I'm going to try to hold it together because there's a lot of people I have to thank. So I have to keep my mouth open for that. I first want to start with thanking the donors and the board members. I don't know where Keith, what, there's Jackie, Keith somewhere. And Sisterhood for all you do, all the time, not just to keep these doors open, but to make it a truly loving and caring space. Before I walked into Beit Teshuvah a little over 3 years ago, to say that my life was small and dark and that I was alone was not like hyperbole. I came in here alone, having left everything I knew to do this thing. So now when I stand up here and I'm surrounded by this, it's hard not to be in complete awe of the life I get to live because I did this thing called sobriety. I get to have this community because I chose sobriety that I always get to turn to, that I'll always be part of. I get to work with incredible people that are, I have 30 seconds. I work with incredible people that I'm just so very grateful for every week and every time I walk in the door. I have friends that are amazing, loving souls that I get to grow with and do this recovery thing with. Stace, inside these walls, I got to find you, who I feel a level of peace and love that I never expected. And to the residents, please, what Pat said is true. Just say yes, do all the things, show up, stay sober, show up, stay sober, say yes. If you just do those things, what's on the other side is more than you've ever imagined. So Shabbat Shalom. Thanks so much, guys.
That was awesome, Mel. Thank you. Laura, come on up. I've got to figure out my Roman numerals here. It's over.
Thank you.
I think I got it right.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Laura. I'm class of 2003. I did not make a resolution. I was in a raid where they found where we had been cooking meth for the past 3 years in our garage. And they were going to sentence me to 7.5 years in prison. And I was a nice Jewish girl who grew up well, went to Jewish school. My parents did well, but they weren't interested in being parents, so I kind of ended up getting off the path of life. Beit Shuva saved my life. I came here, I wanted to be different. I wanted to be better. I didn't want to be sick anymore. I didn't want to hate myself anymore. And I know a lot of people say that, you know, they didn't want to do stuff when they were here and they weren't into it. I was so fucking into it. I loved Torah study. I loved getting up in the morning. I loved going to group. I liked writing. I liked getting in the van. I liked going to meetings. We fed the ducks, challah at the park. I loved it all. And I had friends here. And when I think about the good old days, I think about the 3 years that I lived here. And we played music, and we sang, and we harmonized. And I wanted to be better, and if there's just one of you out there that thinks it's lame to like it here, it's not. It's fucking wonderful to let your guard down and let your heart show and be vulnerable and enjoy and be excited to get better. And that, I think, is cool. It is cool. And you are in a place that works. You are very lucky. It's this community, the people that give money here. This place works. There are places out there that will take your money and give you a short amount of time, and it doesn't do anything. You're in a place that works. And I'm just incredibly grateful for my life and for always allowing me a place to come back to. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Laura. Russell, get up here.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Russell. I'm a very grateful member of this community. There's so much to say. I don't know where to start. I know I've got, you can stop the timer, but I will be mindful. I've really been thinking a lot about this one. 25 years. That's a big deal. And I need to accept the credit for that because the work that I put in got me here. And I can humbly say, I did the work. And I get to reap the rewards. And I get to experience the benefits. I get to live the blessing. And I get to be the blessing. But I know there is no chance in hell that I would have done it without the love, support, and encouragement of some of the people in this room. Through the darkest times, through the hardest times, through the scariest times, through the times where I just did not know how to get from today to tomorrow. There's people in this room that showed up and showed me the way. I get a message almost every year. I think pretty much every year on my birthday. Happy birthday. After the Shmata comes out, some people get to see it. This morning, I sent a few emails to a couple of people, and I wanted to make sure I did it before the Shmata went out. And one of the emails I sent was to my therapist when I was a resident here. And I didn't hear back all day. And I thought it was a little strange. But life gets busy, things are hard, you know. And I know she's got a child, and, you know, sometimes life can take over. But it was because she showed up for me tonight. And she surprised me. And I was so moved by that gesture. Because, Melissa, I was able to be me. I didn't have to put on a mask. I didn't have to hide. I've never lied to you. I told you things that there's people on this planet that don't know. And you provided a safe space, a loving space, an encouraging space that allowed me to get past myself. And I will forever be grateful to you for that. And for you to show up for me tonight just means the world to me. So I want to thank you, Melissa, for that. And for the other members of this community that are here, whether you came just because you knew it was my birthday or you came just because you know it's Shabbat and I just happened to be taking a cake, I am so grateful you're here. It was the community that really drew me in. The first time I ever showed up at Beit Shuvah was a Friday night for a Shabbat service, and I knew I was home. The love, the support, the encouragement. It carried me when I could not hold on myself. I am so grateful to my coworkers, my colleagues, my friends. I want to wish a happy birthday to all the birthdays tonight, Sarah. Congratulations. One is amazing. And just keep on trudging, girl. I had the opportunity earlier today to talk to the residents, and I got into a part of my story and some of the things that I would normally say tonight if that sign wasn't flashing that I was ignoring. Rabbi Matt touched on it a few minutes ago, but I've been saying this all week. It's amazing I've got 25 years. But the truth of the matter is, and I live my life by this, I have today. I can make a stupid choice tomorrow and no longer have 25 years. It goes that quick. What stands between me and not being sober is my choice. Hold on to your choice. Hold on to what it is that keeps you sober. Hold on to what it is that helps you to get from your darkness to your light, from your slavery to your freedom. And you will gather time as well. And lastly, I want to give a gratitude to my wife. Some of you may remember, but it was January 9th, 2015. I was taking a cake. I was fumbling around in my pocket. And I grabbed the microphone. And I walked down. And I got down on one knee. I don't have more diamonds. I'm not getting down on my knee. But you said yes. You said yes all those years ago. And my life has infinitely grown and gotten better. And life has gotten fuller. And dreams have been fulfilled. I am so grateful to have you in my life. I am so grateful for the home that we got to build together. And the life that we have together is just beyond my wildest dreams, beyond measure. I am so grateful to you. I want to give a huge gratitude to Linda and Alan Maybrook, my in-laws, Lisa's parents. Their love, support, and encouragement is never ending. And lastly, no, next to last, I want to thank my sister in Vegas. She is literally the only one left on this planet that has been with me through my entirety of my struggles. And I am very grateful for her love, for her support. And lastly, I want to give gratitude to my mother in heaven. I made it to 25, Mom, but I'm not stopping here. Thank you.
All right, everybody, we got a lot of folks to sing to, so we got a cake coming out. If you're taking a cake, come on up, and if you're supporting somebody taking a cake, then come up and stand next to them while we sing to them.
That's right.
Birthday's in the middle.
That's good, dude. We have everyone up here. There's Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sarah, Shane, Lisa, Derek, Mel, Laura, and Russell. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober.
What? What? All right. We're grateful to the folks who have sponsored Shabbat for us tonight. Shane had to dip out. Actually, Shane contributed a good amount for Shabbat tonight, and he couldn't even be here to say what he wanted to say. But thank you so much, Shane. Happy birthday, Shane. We're grateful for your sponsorship. Thank you to Lisa's parents for sponsoring Shabbat tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you to Stacy, who sponsored Shabbat in celebration of Mel's birthday. And thank you to Linda and Alan Maybrook sponsoring in honor of Russell's birthday. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of you. All of you. All right, we got some announcements. I'm going to do my best. Raise your hand if you're going to the gala. Who's going to the gala? I'm going to the gala. Lots of other folks are going to the gala. If you're not yet signed up to the gala, sign up, come to the gala. It's an amazing event. We hope you will be there with us. It's our biggest fundraising event of the year. Come out, support Beit Shuva, celebrate the folks who help make this place so amazing. We hope to see you there. Running for recovery. It's marathon season, isn't it? Marathon season. So if you want to help support our marathon team, the QR code is right there. Canner, are there other things I should say about the marathon? People are running the marathon. Join the team if you like. Support the folks who are running. This week's spotlight is Kevin G. That's a great picture. Scan if you want to read more about Kevin G. And well, if this is your first time here, we're so grateful that you are here. You can scan that QR code and learn more about all of the awesome stuff that Beit Shuva does every single day. We know that there are folks who are mourning losses in our community. I want to say a quick note briefly, which is that many folks probably saw that this just a couple of days ago, Sam DeLug passed away, who was a long time board member and community member, and really one of the staunchest advocates this community had. And he was a great guy to kibitz with. He always had a smile on his face when he was here. Really an enormous presence, generally, and in terms of what he brought to this community. Literally, I got the email in my inbox, and I said out loud, "Oh, Sam!" Like he had that much of a presence in terms of who he was and what he brought to this community. So. Our thoughts are with his family, of course, and we'll miss him. I'll miss him. We will, I'm going to briefly read the yahrzeits that we are marking tonight. This week we are marking the yahrzeits of Beatrice Greenberg, Judy Ruderman, Patricia Geiger, Howard Wexler, Joseph Hitter, Louis Korowitz, Michael Diamond, Robert Zuckerman, Jack Wexler, Cindy Rubin, Amy Motti, Arnold Lorber, Evelyn Handel, Allison Buckles-Hennessy, Robert Felixson, Lucy Ann Heskey, Joan Freegard, Richard Bender, Eli Silk, Sandy Gersh, Peter Richmond, Lillian Weisfeld, Irving Applebaum, Robert Viviet, Roger Goodman, Evelyn Gladney, Isabel New, Rose Cohn, Marvin Chanin, and Hetty Orden. If there's someone who you're remembering tonight as I come around and you'd like to share their name, please do so. And as we remember them, we say, Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen, Yehei shmei rabbam varach le'olam olmei olmaya. Yibarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmed kudsha bricho le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'imru amen Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates peace in the heavens grant a measure of peace and wholeness here on earth. And we say together, Amen. I'm going to say one thing before we go into Oseh shalom. A word that I heard a lot said tonight was people referencing over and over again the amount of love that's present in this place. When I was giving the drash, I talked about how we each have a voice within us that we can do a better job listening to. And as we wrap up services tonight, and as we move through Shabbat, I just want to lift up even more what so many people were saying, which is that there's just so much love in this place and in this community. And it can feel hard and scary to open up to that. But if you can let your guard down and let that love in, it will give you so much in return. So just open up a little bit to that love, and amazing, amazing things can happen.
Say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'ako Yisrael. Osei Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Osei Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Osei Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Long for the years I prosper, gone are the years I've lost them. All of my fears I've harbored, times wouldn't bother be a bother. Too sensitive, don't talk to them. Gained friends, I made them, then lost them. A gambling addict who lost it, couldn't pay the cost of holding on despite losses. These songs of our forefathers, these are sins of my grandfathers. Make a count on my lineage forgotten. I'll be fighting till the death like Spartan. Broken bonds cause I feel too much, ayy. Alienate cause I say too much, ayy. This is a conscious rap, fuck playing pasta rapping, only thing I got. Yeah, trying to live awesome.
Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. All right. Thank you, Alex. Great job on the rap. Thank you to the band that I get to play with. Thank you to everyone it takes technically to put on the service. Thank you, Rabbi Matt Shapiro, for being here. Thank you to all the birthdays.
Thank you, Canner Nate.
Thank you. And everyone's ready for me to do these two blessings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Good Shabbos, everyone.
Good Shabbos.